Check it, listen, coming through fire bun. I'm an intellectual to the precise decimals, mathematical root radicals. So receive this, I mean this, the fire of truth. From the sheer might, the fire of truth.
Knowledge, polish, college, wattage, introducing lowercase God body, natural Nathan, representing sons of light. Introducing lowercase God body, natural Nathan, representing sons of light. Believe in God, believe in God, believe in God.
Yeah, introducing lowercase God body, natural Nathan, representing sons of light. Intricate lyricism, just kicking, kicking. Promise, paying homage to mother, father, honor. As above, so below, as below, so above. Show love to the flow, which is gold. So what you waiting for? Take your face off the floor, walk through the door, soar like you're born, children of the Most High. So get fly, yeah. Believe in God, 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 believe in God,
Believe in God, believe in God.
Fire bless! Grand solar day, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to the blazing 5-2 broadcast, brought to you by your brother, your seed son, Supreme Natural Intelligence, Intelligent Genes, Intelligent Genetics. Okay, everybody, today we're going to be talking about the 7 sacred secrets for developing a tremendous energy vitality. So my brothers and sisters, I warmly invite you to listen keenly and listen razor sharply, because you're about to get that true knowledge, that true wisdom, that true understanding, equal standing, overstanding, and outer standing. As always, as usual, you know we're about to hit that colossal, gigantic monstrosity, grand slammer home run, bringing all this knowledge and wisdom all the way. And that is a fire of truth. So anyways, my brothers and sisters, the 7 sacred secrets to developing a tremendous electrified vitality, or in other words, energy levels. So the first sacred secret to divine energy levels is less is more. Hey Nathan, what do you mean about less is more? I need energy. I need to eat a lot of food to get energy. No, my brothers and sisters, this is where you're going wrong. Less is more simply because of the fact of the lesson that I talked about yesterday. Quality reigns supreme over quantity every single time. Listen to reason and listen to wisdom. The reason why quality, or in other words, less is more, is because you're getting more value, more usefulness, or in other words, out of this specific teaching today, more energy out of the thing that you are consuming or receiving or interfacing with. When we're talking about physical foods, you always want to go for the quality foods, the highest quality foods possible, which is wild, organic, and then you want to do your best to keep conventional and no zero genetically modified foods to nothing. So when I say less is more, it's all about the quality. Quality reigns supreme in life. It's all about the quality in life. So the number one way to obtain energy vitality, or tremendous amount of energy, is you have, or it's not necessarily the number one way, it's one of the ways out of the 7. There's no specific order to this, so keep that in mind. So less is more. So it's all about the quality of the things that you are obtaining. Whether you're talking about physical food, whether you're talking about clothing, anything, whether it comes to relationships, the number one thing you should be obtaining is quality, the quality things in life. The number two on the list when it comes to increasing your energy vitality is the people that you have within your cipher, within your life. The people that you have within your cipher in your life, that's number two. Why do you say that, Nathan? People are probably one of the greatest energy currencies that you could ever receive and interface with. Because depending on the people that you have within your cipher, those people can either bring your energy levels down because of their bad energy and their vampire pessimistic attitude, or those people can lift you up based on their drive, their motivation, and their tremendous enthusiasm and ecstaticness in life. So that's just giving you a brief and concise information on why people are so important for you developing a tremendous amount of your electrified vitality and energy levels. Listen to reason, listen to wisdom. So now you know that. Now you know the reason why sometimes, depending on the people that you hang around, especially if they have good vibes and good energy, sometimes you forget to eat. Why do you forget to eat? Because you're being sustained by the high energy of the people that you're around. And why is it sometimes you have to feel like you have to eat a lot of food? Why you have to be operating the 7 deadly sins of greed and gluttony? Is because you're around people that are draining your energy away, your life energy away. They're acting as vampires, taking your life energy away. And you need to clean up your cipher. That is why you lack energy vitality. Clean up the cipher. Get the people out your life that is not giving you drive, motivation, that it doesn't have enthusiasm, that doesn't have high energy on a consistent basis. Because those people that are in opposition to those attributes I just said, of high energy, enthusiasm, and positivity, that in oppositions to that are going to bring energy down. Those people with that bad energy, bad vibes, negativity, and bad sayings all the time are going to bring energy down. The third attribute and method to developing your electrified vitality is what? The sun, soul, solar energy. Our bodies act as a solar panel for energy vitality coming from the sun, which is the giver of all life in this terrestrial plane called Earth. Listen to reason and listen to wisdom. The main reason why a sun is the primary source of energy to all life is because it jumpstarts, sparks, and ignites the energy metabolism within our bodies. It encourages and sends instructions, or in other words, hormones, information, knowledge, and intelligence to our body to start manufacturing and generating power for the day of work. So the sun instills our body with photoelectromagnetic energy to charge our bodies up for the day of work. Without the sun, you will not be able to release all the necessary hormones of endorphins, which is the stress hormones, to make you feel better during a hard day's work. You're not going to release the oxytocin and the dopamine to balance your emotional control and to motivate your drive and your enthusiasm for the day. The sun is a major contributor to those hormones to be excreted in your glands. So you have to listen to reason. Reason is the real sun. It's rays from the sun. That is why I always say listen to reason, because I'm telling you to listen to the sun. Interface with the sun. Have a relationship, a consistent relationship with the sun on a daily basis as long as you can, because that is a primal source of all energy vitality on the planet. Food is just an alternative version of the sun's energy. Listen to reason. Or energies. Listen to reason. And listen to wisdom. My brothers and sisters, what are we on? The fourth one? The fourth source of energy that will provide tremendous amount of vitality to your body is the earth element. Earth element will provide you another alternative solar source of energy in another formation. So Mother Earth provides free electrons to your body as long as you are connected and interfaced to the earth. A major cause in why people lack energy vitality or electrified vitality is because their body's under stress all the time. Their body's is being overly stimulated with synthetic and artificial electromagnetic waves from technology that is tiring the body out. The way to counteract these electromagnetic chaos or electromagnetic frequencies is to ground yourself in a natural environment, in nature, where there's a lot of plant life, a lot of vegetation, a lot of a park area where there's a lot of nature and not a lot of natural ground where you could ground yourself, your hands and feet in the grass, sand, or soil. If you're on a beach, that's where you could ground to get the free electrons. What do the free electrons do in your body? As the word indicates, electrons or negative ions form electricity when they come together in the body. Listen to reason and listen to wisdom. Dr. Sebi always told us, or always taught us, we are electric beings, and he's absolutely correct. I like to add on and make things even more crystal clear for the people. We are photo, hydro, electromagnetic beings. My brothers and sisters, we use light energy, we use hydrogen, which represents water because 70+% of our body is water, and we use electricity and magnetism to animate and mobilize our body with a motivity, with motive and intelligence to do something in daily life. So my brothers and sisters, earth energy neutralizes inflammation in the body. So it puts out the fire and swelling that is happening in your body. It neutralizes free radicals, which is the positively charged ions or electromagnetic energy that ages your body. That's what free radicals are. The negative ions neutralize that effect, that aging effect. Positive ions have an aging effect on our body, and everybody wants to fight the aging process. Everybody wants to maintain the fountain of youth in the body, right? That's the whole point of grounding yourself to the earth. That's a way to neutralize a tremendous amount of the catalyst of being distant or disconnected from your ease. You want to be at ease at all times, right? You want to be at peace, harmony, and tranquility. So the way to neutralize disease or disconnected from your ease is to ground yourself to the earth as long as you can. Neutralizes inflammation, stress, and balances the mucus in the body. And balances the free radicals, which is the positive ions of the protons of electrical charge. Our body requires balance, right? So that's what you need to go after. We're on the 5th, I think, right? We talked about less is more, quality things in life. We talked about people, which is a major energy source. We talked about solar. We talked about earth. And now we're going into the hold up. Quality, people, solar, earth, wind, we're going to talk about. Another one that people overlook and underuse is that a lot of people don't breathe deeply on a consistent basis all the time. You got to breathe from your diaphragm. You got to make sure you get your posture right, and I got to make sure I correct my posture, get it right. Right? Make sure, be aware, be conscious of your posture so you could breathe and expand as much as possible. You want to breathe deep from your diaphragm, your stomach area. Fill your lungs up as much as you can consistently. Hold it in for 1 or 2 seconds. and release. I practice this breath work on a consistent basis because we cannot live beyond 2 to 5 minutes without oxygen. Listen to reason, listen to wisdom. So out of all the steps so far to maintaining your tremendous energy levels, you got to make sure you're breathing deeply as consistently as possible and make it second nature and instinctively. Because a lot of people lack energy vitality because they're breathing too shallowly. They're breathing at the top of their lungs and they're breathing too fast. You need to slow it down, and when you slow down your breathing and when you deep breathe, you slow down your heart rate. Therefore, you're going to live longer. Therefore, you're going to have more electrified vitality and tremendous energy. The heart that beats the slowest and pumps the most flow of energy lives the longest and is the strongest. Listen to reason and listen to wisdom. So the sixth one now is the water element. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about maintaining the fountain of youth in your body. So the main eventer or the star of the show in water is hydrogen, or structured water, organized water. Structure, organized water is critical and vital for your energy metabolism because without water, there is no flow of charge and current in your body. We are composed of 70% plus amount of water. Some people are composed of 70% or more, some people are less. And the people who have disease are typically dehydrated. In other words, the fountain of youth, which is hydrogen, is being evaporated out of the body or drained from their body. So the reason why people become aged and get older and turn wrinkly like a raisin is because hydrogen is leaving their body, carbon is leaving their body, oxygen is leaving their body. That's Cho, the mighty, mighty, mighty Cho that Dr. Sebi always says. We need carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen to maintain the fountain of youth. Carbon is responsible as the bonding molecule, which makes all things manifest and makes a complex organism function. So carbon is a main eventer to making things work as a tangible, complex team of an organism. We're composed of cells, right? Cells make up glands, organs, and organs and glands come together as an organization and team to form an organism, which is our body that we're in. So, since you know we're composed of cells, the cells are held together by carbon. And the charge and the currency is maintained by water. Currency. Current in the sea of your blood, right? That's hydrogen and oxygen. So hydrogen is the fountain of youth, oxygen is the fountain of youth. Maintain your hydrogen, oxygen, and your carbon levels and you will stay young. So breathe deep from the diaphragm. Breathe deep from the diaphragm consistently, every day, all day, and all night. Practice, practice, practice makes you better. And then it becomes instinctive and intuitive as a second nature. And what's the final one? Remember, last month it was the no-fap November, right? The semen retention, right? That's a major thing you need to do in life. Preserve your reproductive energy. That is the most that's one of the most powerful energies on this planet. Your reproductive energy. If you're constantly wasting your reproductive energy, your sex energy, your sacred exchange energy to create another life form or another version of yourself, think about it. How much nutrition does it take to make up another life form? Think about that. How much energy does it require to make another life form? And the essence of your reproductive fluid makes up another life form of you, another version of you. So knowing that fact, the more you waste your reproductive fluid, men and women, fruitlessly, the more you drain the fountain of youth out of your body at a much higher degree, because your semen is the highest, or should I say it this way to make it gender neutral, talking about both sexes, male and female, I'm talking about at the same time. Your reproductive fluid, if you drain it out by fapping and doing that stuff, you're literally draining your lifespan gauge lower and lower and lower. That's why it's important. Never waste your reproductive fluid. Because the reason why you lack energy in life is because you are wasting your fluid. You're wasting your fluid. Preserve your life energy. Your creative life force is one of the most powerful things on this planet. Because that essence, that life fluid that comes out of you creates another human being. So think about the amount of nutrition that human being has. 100 plus minerals in that body, all the vitamins from A to Z in that body, all the fatty acids, essential fatty acids in the body, the omega-3, 6, 9s, and 13, and whatever one they want to make up that they don't openly talk about. All the vitamins and minerals that is required to create that life form, all the fatty acids, all the cells, neurons that is contained within your reproductive fluid is being given for a generation of another version of yourself. So preserve your life energy, don't waste it. If you intend to have a child, that's when you use it. If you don't, learn to keep your reproductive recycling and flowing throughout your whole body within. Listen to reason, listen to wisdom. Those are the 7 ways to tremendously increase your electrified vitality, longevity, and resiliency in life in general. Because the more life you have, the more light you will have within your body. Because the amount of light, you see I'm shining bright here, the more light you have in your body, the more electrified vitality you will have. You see me shining that white light, shining bright. That's what you need to be doing, my brothers and sisters. You need to focus on, we're summarizing this, focusing on less is more, quality things in life for your use and your consumption. Quality things you must focus on. The people in your life, make sure they're uplifting to you, make sure they're conducive and conducive to your growth and development, because that's what life is all about, to give you your energy vitality. Make sure you're getting full spectrum sunlight as naked as possible, because your skin is a solar panel, your eyes are the solar panels, your hair is a solar panel, your nails are the solar panels, your crystal, you got crystal technology in your body, you got black cipher or black body radiation on your body to absorb photo electromagnetic energy and transmute it to different forms in the body for different purposes for your energy metabolism. So you must get full spectrum sunlight. You must get earth energy to get the free electrons, which acts as antioxidants in the body to neutralize the positive ions, which if they're not in the proper balance in the body with the electrons, it's going to age your body out. Wind element. You got to breathe deeply, because the number one energy currency of the body is your breath, is the breath of life. It's the spirit, which is energy, which is the breath of life. That's the number one energy currency. You can't survive beyond 2 to 5 minutes without the breath. So you got to get to a plant-rich and wealthy environment, which is almighty nature. Hydro element. Hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon are the main eventers to your body's construction, to its structure. So in order to maintain the fountain of youth in your body, you got to make sure you have the carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbohydrates. Carbon, oxygen, hydrogen. Don't let these people out here tell you that carbohydrates are not good for you. They don't know what they're talking about. Because what is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen? Carbohydrates. What are proteins? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. in a specific chemical formation, or many complex chemical formations of the base of those elements. Same thing with the carbohydrates. It's a complex formation. I'm just simplifying what it is. Carbohydrates is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. It's all about whole foods. Whole foods, not processed foods. Whole foods are conducive and conductive for you. Organic and wild crafted. That's the fire of truth, my brothers and sisters, and nothing but the whole, living, unified truth. Until next time, holistic pure peace, pure power, and pure elevation. Awaken your mind, which is every cell in your body, and get your behind back to the unified field of the divine I am consciousness, or in other words, the organic internet of Almighty Nature. Enjoy the rest of your day. Check it, listen, coming through, fire bun. I'm an intellectual to the precise decimals, mathematical root radicals. So see this, I mean this, the fire of truth. From the sheer might, the fire of truth. Preach, teach, the fire of truth.
Just levitate, levitate, keep your head straight. Just levitate, levitate. Even if the world is so cold, we just levitate, levitate, shed these lies.
Balance is key, foundation you see, harmony we seek, nature we free, spirit we agree, preach and teach, the flock we reach, peace we feast, Ecclesiastes 3, Barak Shalom, our inner peace power, reason in season, there's meaning in beacon and wisdom we season. Peace to the Most High, the Most High, 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 peace to the Most High, the Most High.